Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. I'm the host and co-creator of TruthWave. I'll get into that in a moment. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight. Thank you for coming and getting your nightly dose of Meta Zen, because our Meta Zen is the best medicine. Excuse me. There we go. Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in our world right now. Let's get some energy practice in. Oh, Radiance will not be with us tonight. She'll be with us in spirit and in a sense, depending on how you think about time, because she'll probably do this later this evening, do this meditation with us later. So technically she's going to be here in a time-space kind of a time-space. I watched way too many time-space movies this weekend. So in a manner of speaking, technically she'll be here. We all know what her energy feels like, so hey, reach out to her. Who else do we have? Angelique, welcome. Lisa's here. Let's see if Lioness or any of our other regulars show up. But before we get to them, let's go over here. I'm gonna send one of these energies that I've already pre-selected. I'm gonna go ahead and start sending it right now. So let's do our practice. And if you're new here, we practice with the same types of energy that we work with in the meditation. So you should have a sense of familiarity. There we go. So I'm sending one of these. I'm sending the feel. I'm sending the symbol. I'm sending what it feels like, and I'm sending what it smells like. If you just came on, I am doing our session energy practice. And if you attend both meditations, then you practice twice a day, and you don't necessarily need to be in the meditation to practice. You send me, any of you, send me one of these throughout the day, and I'll see if I receive it. All right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and continue sending this for a moment. As I explain something, I say co-founder because, yes, I had the original idea, but I've had so many people, and Radiance being one of those people, have helped, and even suggestions you guys might make might be pulled into this meditation at any given time. That's why I say I'm the co-creator, because really, yeah, I had the original idea, but if it wasn't for Radiance, for Christy, for Jennifer, and Jessica, we had like a crew. We had a main crew, and as this kicked off, we had a lot of life changes happen simultaneously. So 3 of the people you have not met yet, but I hope to have them visit in the future and maybe come on a regular basis. And once everyone gets the dust settles, per se, then we can perhaps have some of the OGs. But however, in a sense too, all of you listening to my voice right now are OGs. That's just a term meaning that you're at the forefront of it. Okay, because the people I mentioned that you had not met yet, when the time is right, they'll come back. You see, that's just the way the universe works. They're either going to come back or they won't. So, and we've had guests on here that have been very solid for 2 or 3 weeks or a month, and then they have something happen. And it's not necessarily a bad thing that happens to them. It's just something that gets them out of their practice. That's all it is. So if you ever miss a couple days, it's no harm, no foul, because you're going to probably feel it before you realize it. Oh, I've been too busy. I'm going to miss our session together. Well, I look forward to these times together, because I love doing energy work. And perhaps today I had a conversation, and perhaps today I started receiving. perhaps today I started receiving energy in a better way. I'm trying to remember the context though. It's something occurred. Well, regardless, I always want to give credit where credit is due, of course, because if it wasn't for those people I mentioned, we wouldn't have exactly the same form that we have now. But also we look at it that everyone comes in and adds to this creation whenever the time is right for them to do so. And I think it's a great way to look at it. And I'm sure sometimes it will get cyclical, that we may revisit certain types of this meditation during certain times of the year. I think that would be awesome if that happens. We just go with the flow and continue to do our work, do what we do for ourselves. And we do this in a self-full manner. It's like that awesome hug we give ourselves at the end of the meditation. And we're doing this in a self-full way. Hugging yourself like that shows that you have love for yourself. And a lot of times we skip ourselves when it comes to doling out love. But each and every one of us are worthy of love. And there's a saying, what is the saying? Love the criminal, dislike the crime. I think it's actually called hate, but I don't use hate. Hate's not in my lexicon. Because I determined years ago that I don't hate anything. I don't hate anyone. Because that is a very powerful word. And our words are important. So I avoid that word. I avoid a lot of words. I avoid self-deprecating speech. No thank you. And it's a great lesson to teach to your kids or teach to your peers, teach to your friends. And I hold my friends. Anyone comes around me and they start talking about themselves like that, then I usually call them out. And it may not be my place. And, I'm very sensitive about pushing energy on people. But if you know someone well enough, they'll be like, oh, yeah, you're right. Especially if they're in your circles, if they're in an nth of the amount of seeking, growing you're trying to do. Because, like attracts like. You're going, if you haven't already noticed, you will start attracting people. You will start attracting people that vibe with your energy. See, we already have that going on here. We already have that going on. So I think that's awesome. Well, let me go talk about the meditation for a moment. If you're new here, this is a visual representation of what we're about to experience. The golden ring represents our unity consciousness, and you'll see it as a translucent golden sphere. You'll see, if you look at the top view, I'll paint the picture, and you just draw the most beautiful setting, the most inviting setting that you could possibly imagine. You'll be seeing this soon verbally, and I recap this basically every time we meet. So if some of it doesn't make sense right now, it's about to in about 25 seconds. So we have 3 choice nodes. I'll go through them real quick. We have truth, peace, and joy. We call them choice nodes because they're typically a choice when you start at any time throughout your day. I like to start it early in the morning though. And then we have the power nodes, Father Sky. It's the literal sun and the rain. And that beautiful celestial ether energy. Then we have love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. And then we have Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia is the literal womb of our planet, the womb of our civilization. And she holds that beautiful grounded earth energy that we can utilize, and we will. All right, let's get comfortable. I'm going to clear our energy, and we will get our Meridiem on. Excellent. I have myself on the Unity node. Angelique is on Truth. Lioness on Joy. Lisa on Love. And Keith on Peace. Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. We find ourselves floating perfectly comfortable. We're not hungry. We're actually a little bit on the full side. So relaxed. Just floating. You look down as you float. You see our beautiful Earth down below you, and you notice a red sheen over the planet. You quickly recognize that red sheen is our previous effort. It's turning a little light red right now. We will renew it in just a few minutes. Now bring your gaze up. You'll see a three-sided golden pyramid floating in front of you. At the cap of that pyramid, you see a diamond pyramid. Now bring your gaze up even farther. Bring it up and just look around. You'll see a golden sphere, a translucent sphere that encapsulates our planet below and our golden pyramid and each and every one of us. That's our unity consciousness sphere. Now bring your gaze down to the top of the pyramid, and you'll see the symbol for Father Sky Node. Look down at all the horizontal points. You'll see 3 nodes residing here: peace, joy, and truth. Now look to the inside of the golden pyramid. You'll see the love node. Now look down on the planet's surface with their feet firmly planted in the soil. You'll see Mother Gaia node. Now let's look down on our light body. See that spark of energy in your heart space. See that spark. We're going to fill your heart space now with wonderful love, peace, and joy. Let's take each other's hands. Feel that energy coming in your right hand, swirling around your body a bit, and exiting through your left. Just feel it come in. Let's facilitate this now with 3 nice deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth. Let's take hands again, firm up our handshakes with one another. We're standing in a big circle, smiles on all of our faces. We look down in our heart space. Let me see, that little spark has grown into the size of a ball, a basketball. Now it's growing and larger every second, slowly spinning to the right. This beautiful ball of healing and cleansing light is now up to your shoulders and down to your knees. And at this point, you feel a tube appear in your back. And this tube, it's a transparent tube, grows all the way out and pierces the unity consciousness. And through this tube, you see any dark green muck and gunk that you might be storing in your body. You see it flowing out right now. Take a second and watch it. Watch this muck and gunk flow out of that tube and on the other side of the unity consciousness. Just see it remove any cells not cooperating, any dis-ease your body may be experiencing, any hate you may be holding on to, any fear, any anxiety. Now's the time to release that. Release that and let love, peace, and joy, truth, unity, my friends, let that remain. And now this tube is getting clearer and clearer. It is now running clear. Nothing but cleansing, healing light flowing through that tube. Now let's go ahead and pull that tube back in and see that glob of muck and gunk on the other side of the unity consciousness. Just make it break into a billion pieces right now. See it break into a mist, a fine mist, and shoot off in every direction away from you, never to infect another being again. Very good. Let's just squeeze each other's hands for a moment as we stand in this big circle. I can no longer see our smiles, but you can certainly see and feel the energy of everyone smiling. Just be present in that energy for a moment. So let that joy come in. Let that joy come into your heart. See? We just let joy come into our heart intentionally. Now let's reach out to all of our nodes. I'm reaching out to Unity Consciousness node. Go ahead and sit in your node. Now let's all connect to Mother Gaia. Let's all connect to Father Sky. Let's all connect to peace. Let's all connect to truth. Let's all connect to joy. And we're already connected to all of those people, those beings on these nodes. Now let's all connect to love. Very good. Let's begin pushing our nodal and personal intention. If you're not on a node, that's quite all right. Just push your positive intention, positive intent. Very good. Pushing all this beautiful energy, and we see the diamond at the top growing ever brighter red. Ever brighter red. On the count of pulse, we'll send out our first wave. Once again, renewing our intention and our energy. 1, 2, pulse. Flowing down our pyramids, engulfing Mother Gaia node, and spreading in every direction over the northern hemisphere. Our wave of love, peace, joy, unity, and calm. Spreading down over the northern hemisphere. Over the northern hemisphere. And taking in all the light red energy from our earlier session. Taking that energy in. Taking it in and adding it to itself. Energy is never wasted. Now see this wave come farther down past the equator. And crossing over itself now. Now we've absorbed all of our previous energy. It's simply been added to our wave, our truth wave of love, peace, joy, truth, and unity. Now this wave has reached the feet of Mother Gaia node. I ask all of you on this node to push this excess energy back up into the golden pyramid above. Where that, and with our nodal and personal intention, Lisa and all those on the love node will wrap all this energy up. They'll just wrap it up in love and send it up into the diamond pyramid above, which is growing ever brighter and brighter red. Let's reaffirm our connections with our nodes and with each other. Just reach your energy out to everyone participating. And see yourself standing in that big circle with all of our hands connected. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our second wave. 1, 2, pulse. In every direction from the feet of Mother Gaia node. This beautiful red wave. This beautiful red wave is going in every direction, making itself available to thousands and thousands. It's available to everyone on the planet. But right now, know this, my friends, thousands of people are finding this energy right now. Thousands. We never force our energy on anyone. We simply make it available. And now this wave is coming down over the equator and crossing over itself now. And once again, know that thousands of our fellow beings are accepting this energy right now. We simply make our energy available, make our intention of love, peace, joy, truth, unity, and calm. Our intention will reside for the next 12 hours or until we come back together to renew this. And now this wave is crossed over the equator and is once again at the feet of Mother Gaia node, where she and those on the node will push this excess energy back up into our golden pyramid above. Very good. Let's reaffirm our connection with all the nodes. Just go through the list. Just reach out. Unity, consciousness, Father Sky, Mother Gaia, peace, joy, truth, love. Just reaffirm your connection. Very good. Now let's push our nodal and personal intention into the golden pyramid. And see it grow ever brighter and brighter red. And that diamond pyramid at the top. Brighter and brighter red. On the count of pulse, we'll send our third and final wave for this session. 1, 2, pulse. See this magnificent red wave of energy spread in every direction from the feet of Mother Gaia node. But this time it's leaving a pixie dust trail. A pixie dust trail of our intention. Our loving, peace-filled, joyous intention. Let's see this wave go down over the equator, coming down to meet itself on the south pole of our planet. Now our planet is completely blanketed in our intention once again. And now the excess of this wave is coming up past the equator and to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Or ask all of you on this node to store some of this excess energy in your sacral chakra for your personal use later. And then send the rest of this excess energy up to the node holders and participants above so that they may do the same. Let's cross our arms and put our hands on our shoulders. Give yourself a nice warm embrace. Very good. Just nice embrace. Repeat after me aloud. I am love. I am joy. I am peace. I am truth. I am unity. I am unity. I am unity. So it is. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths and release this wonderful grasp we have on ourselves. Just let your hug, just make it really nice until we get to that breath. Release. Now, let's gently pull our energy back from one another. Let's release our hands. Just release them, nice and gentle. Gently pull your energy back from your node. Gently pull it back from one another. Gently pull it back from the unity consciousness. Very good. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return. I don't know what's going on with cranberries either. Wow. Really interesting. And you know what this is indicative of is me not being able to decide. I decided I decided before I came on, but all of them were very strong tonight. But I finally settled with unity consciousness. However, they were all like begging to be chosen tonight. So we will try again next time, of course. Hey, I appreciate each and every one of you being here, because every time one of us does this, it makes a humongous difference. It makes a huge difference for our planet. And unfortunately, I can't quantify it, but I'll tell you what, just know that it does. And if you don't know that, you will. You will. All right, until the AM session, I'm sending each and every one of you love, peace, and joy. Unity. 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 Namaste, my friends.